Hello again. Today we're going to have a look at the Canon EOS M6 Mark II. Now this is a great little camera. It's a 32.5 megapixel with CMOS sensor. It does 4K uncropped with dual pixel AF as well. It's got eye detection autofocus, a 3.2 inch clear view touchscreen, and Wi-Fi and Bluetooth built in. Now I got this one from my friends over at Bing Ming Digital here in Hanoi, and it was 23,900,000. If you're in the UK, then Amazon do the body only version for £869. Now I also picked up the body only version because I've got lots and lots of L lenses and other Canon prime lenses, and so I'll use the Viltrox and Canon adapters so that I can use those lenses instead. Right, so let's get the things out of the box, and I'll just show you what you get for the body only version. Right, so first off you've got the battery, and this is the LPE17 battery. Not the best of Canon batteries, I will say, but I'll be using this camera for my videoing of the YouTube channel, so my videos will be in 4K and I'll use the power adapter for that anyway, so I'm not too worried about the battery. Comes with a charger, power cord, and the Canon EOS neck strap. Doesn't have M6 Mark II on the side there, never mind, I don't use the strap either. Right, and here we are, this is the body of the Canon M6 Mark II. Right, let's just zoom in a bit and I'll give you a quick look around the camera. So changes, it looks pretty much the same to me at the moment. You've got the sensor in there. Remember, you must never ever touch that sensor. It will kill the camera if you do. You've got the flip up screen. Flip up screen I don't mind too much. I use a monitor anyway, so it doesn't bother me much. It's got a new button on here with autofocus and manual. You've got the battery compartment with the SD card in the bottom, and not else much has changed. Right, so you've got your ports on the side here for the remote control and microphone input. There's no headphone jack again, unfortunately. Pop-up flash. On the other side we've got the USB and micro HDMI cable. Standard as well. Right, we've got a new button on the top there, dual function, so obviously you can set that to what you want. I might be able to hopefully set that for the record button to save me having to reach around the back to fiddle around to get it. Right, let's just have a look at the screen quickly. I should say it's probably the screen that the M6 had originally. Okay, looks nice and clear. I'm not going to do too much to that because I'll give you some images in a minute. I'll go through and give you a few still images of the camera itself, and then I'll do some video comparisons between 1080p and 4K. Right, be back in a second. Okay, going over to the images, you can see the M50 and the M6 Mark II. Size comparison, they're pretty much the same. I think the M6 Mark II is slightly longer in body. It takes the LPE17 battery, as I said. The same DC coupler. Now your cases are not going to fit, so half case won't fit and the small rig won't fit. Now the reason for this is that they've changed the position of the 1/4-20 screw slightly. Okay, example video. The M6 Mark II, 4K, 30 frames per second. What do you think? If you can watch this, I'll crop it in so that you can see it up closer, and then I'll crop it in once more. Crop it in 10 times, there we go. So this is about as close as you'll ever get, and then I'll compare it, as you can see here, with the Canon M50. So the M50 on the left is using 1080p, and on the right is the M6 Mark II with 4K 30 frames a second. Now I can definitely see a clear difference here. There's a lot less pixelation. You can read everything. If you look at the words underneath the apps on the iPhone, you can read all of the words easily, whereas on the 1080p you can't read anything on the labels there. My bracelet is gold color instead of silver colored, and you can see all the detail. Really, really nice. I'm really pleased with this. Right, anyway, I'll let you go and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.